You're doing videos for your marketing. Are you also concerned about what is the return on investment or your ROI? Hi, I'm Mark Bullock, the co-founder of Videosocials.net and PhoneBlogger.net. And I want to take a moment to talk about some of the ROI that you may not have considered in the past. So, the most obvious is getting new business from doing anything as far as creating content for word of mouth marketing, social media, newsletters, whatever it is that you're doing, your website, so that ultimately your ultimate ROI is going to come when you get new business, new clients that come in the door because they consumed your content. Again, whether it be video or anything else. But there's a lot of steps along the way, and each one of those steps has its own ROI. So let me go through them real quick. So number one, getting it done, right? So no matter what we do, when we're trying to do it in a vacuum and it's just in our heads and we don't have anybody else holding accountable and we don't have it on the calendar, getting it done is the first hurdle to actually getting any kind of results. So always takes action in order to get a result, right? So the first action is getting it done. How does it get done? Because at Videosocials, at least, we're having you set up on a schedule to come into a meeting with other people, and you're holding each other accountable, and we're helping to hold you accountable. And of course, it's all with your permission, but in addition to your permission, it is a catalyst so that we're not trying to do it in a vacuum, sitting in our office, talking to a camera, an inanimate object. So getting it done and forming the habit of doing that. In other words, doing it consistently, because all marketing comes down to consistency and quality and value. So habit is another one that is frankly priceless if we can actually get there. The next is when we post, not only from a standpoint of getting over the hurdle and our own insecurities or worries about perfectionism, et cetera, but actually getting it out there, because guess what? It's not going anywhere if it's not posted somewhere. So beyond that, there is expanding the channels that you're posting to. So you may just be posting your website, or you may just be posting to YouTube, or you may just be posting to LinkedIn as an example. But getting across multiple channels then broadens your audience and helps you build the next level, which is building your brand, right? So the more people know about you, the more frequently they know about you, and the more value that they associate with you and your messages, the better you're going to build your brand and become a branded expert. The next is in getting likes or comments. In other words, engagement, having people giving you feedback and or liking and commenting on your posts. And that being said, that only raises the awareness on the various social media platforms and has you show up more often to those in your circles and those outside of your circles. But the best way to get those outside of your circles is when people share what you've created. So they're either sharing it across the social media channel that they found, or across multiple channels, or if you're sending a newsletter or a video postcard as an example, the ability for them to share that becomes very easy, because then it's just forwarding that email to a friend. So the Holy Grail, as it were, as a last step to actually getting business from new clients, is having people share your content with others in their circles. And then, of course, the Holy Grail, actually getting business. And there's actually a half step to that. And one of our members said recently that it's now very common that they've always had people that have found their website or have been referred to them, et cetera, and they call them and they need to have a consult and they need to kind of get acquainted and get to know each other before they can decide to do business with them. But now what they're having, now that they have multiple videos out there across social media and on their website, people are calling up and saying, I don't really need to have the phase of getting to know you. I already know you. I've been watching your videos. As a matter of fact, I have one open right now, just before I picked up the phone. So it goes a long way to help the building of that familiarity, know, like, and trust that's so required for people to want to do business with you. I hope you found that valuable. If you did, there's lots more at videosocials.net /academy. And again, I'm Mark Bullock, the co-founder of Videosocials.net. Have a great day.